For Washington, they've gone. Wizards have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Checked in. Now here's Freak. A 23-point game. With it.
He has to continue to take.
And it's Freak missing.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect.
Thick pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Houston leading by 4. Ariza goes in. And a wide open look for Freak. No good from outside.
Put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Freak passes to Ariza. Now here's Freak. 8 points for him. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line. It's Harden. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Markieff Morris is checked in for Gortat. Oubre comes in for Porter. Roberts is checked in for Beal. And it's Brooks in for John Wall. Morris with the bucket. 1:44 left now here in the second. And Beverly kicks to Freak. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Now here's Brooks. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it. Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
The Rockets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Another trip to...
And the first half is...
Well, guys,
solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak at the game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because of that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
It sure is a treat to watch him, guys. I mean, everything's been running through him, and he's doing a fantastic job keeping the offense clicking on all cylinders.
So on the floor for Washington, the great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Porter is out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Gortat in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Wizards trail by 8. And Wall kicks to Porter. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. And for Houston, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Harden dishes to Freak. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wizards shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. And Wall kicks to Porter. No good from outside. Houston leading by 5. Here's Freak. And rattles out the dunk. It might have been a better shot for him. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. There's Porter with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Freak's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Howard with the stuff.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
The Rockets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. There's Freak. Rejected by Wall. And they'll keep possession. That's good.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Beal's shot is good.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Beal. He's got 8. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. That one wide left.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Beal. James Harden picking up that last basket. And Wall. Here we go now. And it's sent back by Howard. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Howard. And now it's an 11-point Houston lead. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Raptors.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it.
And it's Capella in at the 4 spot. That's good. 14 points here for Beal.
Assisted, John Wall.
Houston leading by 13. Beasley outside. On the mark with the 15-footer.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The Wizards shooting 40% from the field. Here's Gortat.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Beverly, the pass to Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And both free throws good from Freak. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Outside, Wall. Morris with the screen for Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Beal gets a wide open look. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Power dishes to Freak. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Freak's got 4 points this quarter.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Pass to Wall. Top of the key, Beal. Here's Morris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Pass to Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on John. Free throw good. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Capella. And both free throws good from Freak. Here is Wall. Morris with a screen on Beverly. And Wall kicks to Morris. Lets it go from 11. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Beal.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Freak passes to Beasley. Now here's Freak, covered by Wall. Freak. Good work defensively by Morris.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive. What a performance from Beal here. He's got 19 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
James Harden. He's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Harden dishes to Freak. Freak sets a screen for Harden. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You know, offensively, they're looking much sharper here in the second half. The turnovers and miscues are down, and I think they're getting quality shots as well.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Wall fires from deep. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got 3 rebounds now in this one. To the inside, tipped away. Tries it from 9. Second chance shot, and that one is good by Beasley.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Let's go quickly.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He said, listen, fellas, I know you're tired, but we can't coast. We've got to go harder. The win's in sight. We've got to power through it and go get it. Guys, pretty inspirational stuff.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Beal can't get it to go.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Freak. Misses the 3.
I cannot understand why he keeps jacking up these threes. This is not what the fans came to see.
Here's Wall. Rebounded by... Outside, Wall. And that one hits back iron.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
No problem knocking that one down. And that's now 21 points for Freak. And the Wizards with possession. And Wall. Here we go now. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know,
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. You're forcing the issue too much.
.122 left in the fourth quarter. Wall with the steal. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Beal. Off the mark and a chance to trim it to single digits.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Offensive rebound, and it's sent back by Howard. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. So we see the Rockets taking the win.
Yes, I'm here with
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
Anytime you deliver that sort of production we saw from him tonight, you're going to put your team in position to win. He gave them points in bunches, and when they needed them. It's not always about how much you get, but when you get those points up on the board.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.